Hello everybody, this is YDYT, and I would like to welcome every single one of you back to the third episode of Redstone Basics. For anyone who doesn't know this series, I basically explain a very basic premise in Redstone to one of my friends. So we've had 2 episodes already, and we explained secret entrances and hidden staircases, and we're back today for the 3rd episode with a very special guest. So without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Okay guys, we are back, and we are joined today by Welsknight. How's it going, Wells?
It's going well. How are you?
I'm doing really well. So today I'm going to be showing Wells how to build hidden crafting tables, and those can also be used in terms of like hidden lighting as well, as you could easily replace your crafting table with glowstone. So as always, we've got our 3 designs. So we've got one hidden in the floor.
Fancy.
There's an alternative of it that's with a button. One hidden on a wall. And one hidden in the corner. And these can all obviously be easily changed to be for hidden lighting like that. So if you want to have your lights turn on when you come into a room, you can do that. Although I don't know how useful that would be. But yeah. So I'll do a really quick tutorial on how we make all of these, and I'll give credit to whoever designed all of them. So I'll start with this one over here. And I believe that this was originally designed by Mumbo. However, I may be wrong about that because it's a really old design. And
oh yeah, I know this one. I designed this one. I taught Mumbo everything he knows. Didn't you know?
Oh yeah,
I'm a Redstone master, certified.
Okay, that all makes sense.
Plaque on the wall and everything.
That explains a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So the way that this one works, I need to put a crafting table in. Crafting table. The way that this one works is actually really, really clever. So basically, if I can get a button, there's the button. Basically, this design works by having this piston in the middle be powered, and then as soon as you press the button, it'll be unpowered. And then both pistons on either side, which aren't sticky, are powered by redstone dust and a torch. However, the torch has 1 tick of delay on it, which means both will be unpowered for a tick, and then the dust will come back on, which will update them, and it'll swap to the other one. And then you've got these repeated down here with 2 ticks of delay on it, so that as soon as this torch comes back on, the piston will re-extend, so it'll be as quick as it can, because otherwise it would wait for this main torch in the middle to come back on, which if you watch is a lot later than the actual button press. So it's really compact and really, really simple. And then you could pretty easily make this set up with a lever, as I have here. So, how did I do this? Okay, I did it like that. So, to do it with a lever, I very simply just... I just put a pulse going into it like that. That should... How did I do this differently down here? Ah, I see. So I changed the delay on these to 4 ticks. And the reason for that is because basically redstone torches, if you give them too short of a pulse, they won't actually update.
Aha, I see.
So you have to give them a longer pulse, and the observer gives out a 1 tick pulse. And then you may be able to get away with a couple less ticks, but it works simply like that. So it's a pretty good design in all. And then,
gotcha.
As mentioned, you can easily do that, and then you have your floor here and some nice hidden lighting easily
there
enough.
You go.
And obviously, in actual Minecraft, it's not particularly practical to have all your lighting hidden, but from time to time it can come in handy and just be a cool effect. Because obviously, if you're leaving all your lighting hidden, you're probably going to have some mobs every time you come back to your base.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, and I think that this was originally designed by Mombo specifically for crafting tables, because obviously sometimes you have a build and crafting tables just do not look good in there, but you want to have a crafting table, so something like this is really useful.
Yeah, of course. Makes sense.
And then we'll move on to our second design, which is very similar, as I'm showing my people now, but basically this design works on the same premise. I'll actually build this level, the other one. So if I then put a button there, and I pull a redstone signal back out of this. So this design is extremely similar in that it works completely off the same premise. So if I can just put all of this back in place, like so, this one works using the same... Oh, that is not working. The torch should be like that, and then the dust is there, sorry. So, there we go. And this is pretty well the exact same thing, and I found this design through a friend of mine, Croc, whose link will be up in the top right now, but he told me he originally designed it himself and then found someone else had done it before him, so I don't actually know who to give credit for this, but it's basically the exact same thing as the other one, except sideways. Except you'll notice in the other one we had these 2 ticks, which made the piston extend faster, and we don't have those in this, so it extends a lot slower afterwards because it's waiting for the end of the button. Which
I see.
I'm sure you could probably find a way to get 2 ticks in, like something like that should work. No, that's just going to power it permanently. I'm not going to figure this out now, but basically something... I'm sure you could do it, but it's very compact like this, and there's no need to overly complicate it to get it to do what it already does very simply.
Gotcha.
So then, moving on to our third design, which is the simplest of them all. This one has to be...
simple. Simple is good.
Yeah, it's actually just 1 wide. And the explanation is quite simple for it, but it's a lot of people who wouldn't know too much about Redstone wouldn't really understand it, I imagine. So, very simply, it is something just like that, which, okay, good, I got my pistons in the right place, and that is all. So, as you can see, it's really small and 1 wide. However, almost everybody who isn't too aware of Redstone would probably say this dust down here is doing absolutely nothing, because obviously it's not powering this one, and it's not powering this one. But if you remove the dust, you'll find it doesn't actually work. And the reason for this is due to quasi-connectivity.
I was just going to say that.
Obviously. So...
I was actually. I swear, I don't actually know what quasi-connectivity does, but I know the word, and I know it's like an important Redstone thing.
Okay, fair enough. So, basically, technically this piston shouldn't be being powered, but Redstone's really badly designed, so it's getting powered diagonally. Except it's not getting told it's powered diagonally. So this piece of dust down here is actually updating the piston very simply. And yeah, that's basically that. It works pretty easily with the full design, and obviously it's 1 wide, so can be easily fit into basically any situation. The only downside is that you've got to have like a wall there or something like that.
Gotcha. So the other way you could do this then would be like, let's see. So Yeah. You go like here. So like this would be your floor.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll
And
work
then-
fine like that as well.
You just have to run something to like this block.
Yeah, pretty well.
Yeah. Suppose you could use like a repeater or something. But either way, yeah. I see.
Yeah, so
Makes sense.
something like that.
Yeah, there you go.
And there you go. That'll toggle it easily. And it's obviously, since it's one wide, it's great. Unfortunately, you can't put two of them next to each other. But this design was also designed by Mumbo, and I know that this one was actually designed by Mumbo rather than being questioning on whether it is. But he has a design on his channel for a tileable one, so if anybody really wants a tileable one, I'll put a link to his video on it in the description.
Nice.
So yeah, that's a quick how to build all of them. So if you've got any questions, now would be a good time to ask them.
You want to know how I hide crafting tables?
I'd love to.
So I'll start with the crafting table, right? So you have a crafting table,
Yeah, I see that.
and then we grab like, I don't know, maybe some quartz blocks, and we'll just kind of do something like that.
Yeah.
And then if you need it, all you need to do is mine out those blocks. Look at that. Most compact hidden crafting table ever.
Yeah, but you've got to do two things, whereas with these, you've only got to flick one thing, whereas you've got to break.
Oh, I don't even have to do the other one. I could just do this one.
Oh, okay.
Bam. Done.
Fair enough. That's pretty good, yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. It's probably the best design I've seen.
Yeah. See, this is, as I said, taught Mumbo everything he knows.
Obviously, your April Fool's videos definitely confirmed it.
Those were so much fun.
They looked like much fun, yeah.
Oh, I had to do so many takes because I couldn't keep a straight face.
I can imagine.
Oh, it was a good time.
Yeah,
Well, cool.
Great. Okay.
This is good. Now I know. Now I'm a hide things with Redstone master.
Totally. Yeah, you can hide all of your crafting tables or lights or whatever.
Excellent.
So, yeah, unless Wells has got any other questions, I guess we'll round this one out here.
Nothing comes to mind.
Okay, cool. So, if you guys did enjoy, please do drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Peace.
Adios.